Hey gang, we all know how crazy is the pace of business these days, how the market is changing and evolving continuously. Professionally, are you doing the same? Are you changing, evolving, and constantly learning? If you're not, you're basically going backward. One of the core attributes you absolutely need to master is the ability to learn quickly and effectively. To do so, you need to understand your own learning styles and establish your personal learning methodology that you can learn as fast as possible. I am Denis. Today we'll explore what we mean by learning how you learn, why this is important for you, and how you can establish your personal recipe to learn faster and more effectively. Learning how you learn is all about understanding your own unique way of absorbing and processing the informations. By figuring out how you learn, you can develop and tailor your learning strategies and methodology that suit you. This means you can pick up new skills more efficiently and stay adaptable in the fast-changing work environment. As you want to become a high-impact individual contributor, you will have to be ahead of the curve, be apart from others, and be more adaptable and knowledgeable. This will not only enhance your performance, your personal growth, but also increase your value within your team, your organizations, and in the market. And as you pursue your development within the curriculum, you will leverage this core capability multiple times. It will become a key asset in your toolkit that will set you apart from the others. Okay, now it's homework time. How you should proceed to define your personal recipe and how you learn. Quick comment before we begin. I'm not planning to explain and use complex and academic theories on how people learn. I'm just going with the common sense that everybody is different. Everybody learns differently through a combination of all the senses that we have and different types of intelligence that we all have. Things like mathematical, linguistic, inter or intrapersonal, or simply by doing. So the first step you have to do is just go get the form How I Learn in the training session page. Using the form, fill up the first page. And to do so, I'm proposing to you 3 different ways that you can discover how you learn. As we have done before, we need to start with a self-assessment to identify your preferred learning styles. I propose that you take the time to reflect on these 2 scenarios. The first scenario, you need to think about a time when you learned something very well. Why did everything go smoothly? And why was it so easy for you to learn? Was it in school, listening to your teacher, talking with a colleague who explained something to you, watching someone or a video, doing it by yourself, reading a book? So describe this experience as best as you can, that you can determine what made the learning enjoyable and super efficient for you. For the second scenario, consider a situation where you were supposed to learn something, but it didn't go well at all. You had to work extremely hard and you struggled to keep up with others or meet your own expectations. What method was being used to teach you? Were you sitting in a class all day being taught or reading what you need to know? Were you expected to go home and study the lesson on your own? Reflect on this experience to understand what made the learning difficult and less effective. A second way to find out how you learn is by experimenting with different methods of learning. You can try various learning techniques to see what works best for you. For example, you can use visual aids, charts, diagrams, or you can listen to podcasts, engage in hands-on activities, or take detailed notes during instructions. Pay attention to which methods really help you to learn most effectively and document them. The third way is by seeking feedback from colleagues, mentors, or supervisors about your learning styles. They might offer valuable perspective on how you learn best. Now, it's the time to put your personal learning recipe together. Based on your self-assessments, the experimentation, the feedback from all other people, you need to create a learning recipe that will incorporate all your preferred methods. Here's an example to illustrate to you how I put my recipe for learning. Through the first exercise, I found that I learn best by first watching videos to get a rough idea on the subject. Second is reading on the web or books to get more detailed information. Third is talking with someone who knows the subject pretty well. And fourth, I need to rely on my strong memory for images rather than words and names. So I came up with these 2 recipes for myself. If I need to remember something, Since I remember pictures and image very easily, when I need to remember something or someone, I'll visualize the picture in my mind and I can basically recall it forever. So the same apply when I need to remember a text or a speech. I will build a story in my mind with all the key pictures and the key points for each of the image, and will make super easy for me to remember the story and what I have to say. And now if I need to learn something, first thing I will do, I will look for any video on the web about that specific topic. Second, I will search the web for articles and books about the subjects. Third, I will find someone knowledgeable in that specific field and ask them questions based on my discoveries from the videos and all the reading. And I prefer to do that because I don't like to be consulting and talking with someone before I did my own research, that I can ask all the good questions. And the fourth one is I will attend a training class or enroll in a formal training if I need to. This is my own personal recipe of how I learn. Now, go do the same for you. And when you're done with your personal learning recipe, use it and fine-tune it to be better over time. Always, always use it whenever you need to learn something new. And voila, you now have a tool that will set you apart to become a high-impact individual contributor. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next training sessions.